Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a massive topic, one that literally 99% of people in the gym get wrong. And this mistake could be costing you up to 40% of your potential muscle gains. You heard that right, 40%. So, you finish your workout, you're feeling pumped, you know you need to refuel. What's the first thing you reach for? A protein shake, right? A chicken breast, some Greek yogurt, all great sources of protein, and you're absolutely right to prioritize it. But what if I told you that just chugging that protein shake isn't enough? What if focusing only on protein is like building a house with premium bricks, but no mortar to hold them together? Today, I'm going to reveal the one crucial ingredient that most people completely forget. And I'll show you exactly how to structure the perfect post-workout meal to finally unlock the gains you've been working so hard for. Stick around, because this one simple tweak is going to completely change your recovery and growth. So let's set the scene. You've just crushed a tough leg day. Your muscles are broken down, screaming for repair. You chug your whey protein isolate, thinking you've done your job. And you've done part of it, a very important part. Protein provides the amino acids, the building blocks your body needs to repair those tiny muscle tears and build them back bigger and stronger. This process is called muscle protein synthesis, or MPS. Consuming protein after a workout kickstarts this process, and that's non-negotiable. But here's the catch. For muscle protein synthesis to happen efficiently, your body needs energy. And it needs to be told to switch from a catabolic, or muscle breakdown state, to an anabolic, or muscle building state. This is where that magical, often overlooked ingredient comes into play: carbohydrates. I know. Carbs have been demonized for years. But in the context of post-workout nutrition, they are your absolute best friend. Think of it this way. During your workout, your body's primary fuel source is glycogen, which is stored glucose in your muscles and liver. A hard training session can seriously deplete these glycogen stores. When you finish your workout, your body is in a stressed catabolic state. Your cortisol levels are high, and your muscle glycogen is low. If you only consume protein, your body might look at those precious amino acids and say, "Hey, I'm low on energy. Let's just convert some of this protein into glucose for fuel." This process is called gluconeogenesis. It means some of the protein you just drank, the stuff that was meant to build muscle, is instead being used for energy. It's like using expensive mahogany wood to start a campfire. It works, but it's a terrible waste of valuable resources. This is where carbohydrates save the day. When you consume fast-digesting carbs after your workout, they are rapidly broken down into glucose, which spikes your blood sugar. This spike triggers the release of a powerful hormone, insulin. Now, insulin often gets a bad rap, but in this post-workout window, it is the most anabolic hormone in your body. Insulin's job is to shuttle nutrients from your bloodstream into your cells. So, it takes that glucose and drives it straight into your depleted muscle cells to replenish your glycogen stores. But here, the magic part. It also grabs the amino acids from your protein shake and shoves them into your muscle cells right alongside the glucose. Like a super efficient delivery driver, making sure all the building materials get directly to the construction site. This 1-2 punch of protein and carbs doesn't just replenish your energy. It slams the brakes on muscle breakdown and turbocharges muscle protein synthesis. So, how significant is this effect? Studies have shown that combining carbohydrates with protein post-workout can increase net protein balance far more than consuming protein alone. One landmark study found that the combination led to a significantly greater anabolic response. That 40% figure I mentioned earlier isn't an exaggeration. It represents the potential you're leaving on the table by neglecting your post-workout carbs. By providing a dedicated energy source, you ensure that nearly every gram of protein you consume goes directly towards its intended purpose: repairing and building your muscles. How you'll recover faster, feel less sore, and have more energy for your next workout, creating a powerful cycle of progress. It's not just about what you eat, but how you combine it to create a synergistic effect. Okay, so we've established the why. Now for the how. What does the perfect post-workout meal actually look like? The key is timing and type. You want to consume this meal within what's often called the anabolic window, which is roughly 30 to 90 minutes after you finish training. This is when your muscles are most sensitive to insulin and primed to suck up nutrients. For the carbs, You want to choose sources that are high on the glycemic index, meaning they digest quickly. This isn't the time for slow digesting whole grains and fiber. We want that rapid insulin spike. Think things like white rice, white potatoes, rice cakes, dextrose powder, or even some sugary cereals, or gummy bears. Yes, I just gave you permission to eat candy for gains. For protein, you want a fast-digesting source as well. Whey protein is the king here, but egg whites or very lean fish could also work. A good rule of thumb for the ratio is to aim for a 2-to-1 or even 3-to-1 ratio of carbohydrates to protein. Let's get specific with some examples. The easiest and most common option is a shake. You could blend 1 or 2 scoops of whey protein with 50 to 75 grams of a carb powder, like maltodextrin or dextrose. You can also make it with a large banana and some honey. If you prefer real food, a great meal would be a large serving of grilled chicken breast with a big bowl of jasmine white rice. Another fantastic option is lean ground turkey with a couple of large baked white potatoes. Just go easy on the butter and sour cream for now. You could even have something like fat-free Greek yogurt mixed with a scoop of protein powder and a generous amount of honey or maple syrup. The main goal is simple. Get fast-digesting protein and fast-digesting carbs into your system quickly, to switch your body from breakdown mode to building mode. Now, a couple of important points. What about fat? While healthy fats are crucial for your overall diet, you want to keep them to a minimum in your immediate post-workout meal. Fat slows down digestion and the absorption of nutrients. This is the one time you don't want to slow things down. We want that protein and carb combo to hit your system as fast as possible, so save the avocado, nuts, and olive oil for your other meals throughout the day. Another common question is, do I really need this if I'm trying to lose fat? The answer is a resounding yes. This post-workout meal is critical for preserving lean muscle mass while you're in a calorie deficit. The more muscle you hold on to, the higher your metabolism stays, and the more fat you'll burn in the long run. Just make sure you account for these calories in your daily total. Don't add this meal on top of your existing diet. Fit it into your plan. The strategic use of these calories post-workout is one of the smartest things you can do for your body composition. So let's recap the blueprint for faster gains. Step 1. Finish your workout strong. Step 2. Within 30 to 90 minutes, consume your post-workout meal. Step 3. Make sure this meal contains a fast-digesting protein source like whey protein or lean chicken. Step 4. Combine that protein with a larger portion of fast-digesting carbohydrates. It's like white rice, potatoes, or a carb powder, aiming for a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 carb-to-protein ratio. Step 5. Keep fat intake minimal in this specific meal to ensure rapid absorption. It's that simple. Stop leaving gains on the table. Stop thinking that your protein shake is a magic bullet. It's just one part of the equation. Pair it with its partner carbohydrates, and you create an anabolic powerhouse that will supercharge your recovery, fuel your performance, and accelerate your muscle growth beyond what you thought was possible. This small adjustment is a total game changer. It's the difference between working hard and working smart. Try this protocol for the next 4 weeks, and I guarantee you'll notice a difference in your recovery, your energy levels in the gym, and how your physique looks. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button, as it really helps the channel out. And subscribe so you don't miss out on more tips to help you build your best body ever. Drop a comment below and let me know what your go-to post-workout meal is, or if you're going to give this new strategy a try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.